Highly, 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 highly. Blessed is the man that worketh not in the counsel of the heathen, as it in the seat that is scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law I see I did sunrise and sundown. Him I go dear like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth fruit in his season. Him leaf never I go wither, and whatsoever him do shall prosper. Yea! The heathen them now, they sow them there like a chaff, which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go stand upon judgment, now the sin among them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah loveth the way of the righteous, and the way of the sin among them always and always I go perish. Where twos and threes meet in the name of the Most High Jah, are there so Jaja there. If Jaja never build up your house, the builder I go build it in vain. Same way if Jaja never watch upon them, same also him build for you. The watchman I go watch it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and them be saved. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. And I give thanks and I say unto your name, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, Amasa Yehuda, Yehuda Amasa, Negusto Noguste, Danielam, Komaya Sataya, Aimana Pio 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 Aya. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushonamon, where we speak truth to power. My name, Blakk Rasta. Now, in every traditional African home, there is a Blackpot. If there's no Blackpot, then it's not a traditional African home. Because from the Blackpot, we eat sumptuous meals, nutritious meals. So every time this Blackpot is resting on the fire, we know something is cooking. Something is brewing. The aroma alone is enough to make everybody gather around. Gather around, family. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushonamo. And here, we only speak truth to power. We are the champions of Pan-Africanism. Yes, patriotism on TV. We are live on Pan-African TV, also live on Ghana Web TV, live on Loud Silence TV, live on our own TV, and that is the Black Empire TV. My brother, my sister, this is the pot that is black, and this is the man, the Rasta, that is black. My name, Blakk Rasta with a black pot. Now, my brother, my sister, we have a lot of things to discuss. And remember, we normally don't like to criticize. Yes. But if we must criticize, we will not renege on that. We will only criticize to build and not to destroy. We are in the service of God and country. Oh, yes. It's all about the development of our people, our continent, our land. This is the Blackpot, and I'm most excited to be with you. Now, the very first story we're going to look at today, it's an interesting bit. It says, breaking the eight, nothing but stupidity. Hi, come along. It's too hot here. Let me move here. Oh my God. It says what? Breaking the eight, nothing but stupidity. What is breaking the eight? And what is stupidity? Who said that? Oh, okay. KKD, Kwesi Chedakwa, veteran broadcaster, legendary broadcaster. This man used to teach English language, correct pronunciations on radio. In his days, he was referred to as the finest. I still believe that he's the finest, if not one of the finest. Kwesi Chedakwa. And this is my joy online. I think the NPP's breaking the eighth mantra is stupidity. And this was published on the 24th of August 2022 at 12:45 p.m. Look at the story. Renowned media personality Kwesi Chedakwa, popularly known as KKD, says the MPP's breaking the 8th mantra is stupidity. According to him, the widely corrosive slogan by the ruling New Patriotic Party is not needed, especially when Ghanaians are currently urging government to deliver on its promises. In an interview with Benjamin Akakpo on Joy News' AM show on Wednesday, the seasoned broadcaster ridiculed the mantra and questioned the relevance. Dash it away. This is Kwesi Chedakwa, the finest. He's a fashion icon. In fact, he speaks English with the tongue of the Queen of England. This is the guy who walks in town holding a big phone. In fact, the phones that are supposed to rest on the desk, he carries this around with a walking stick, sometimes with a cigar dangling between his fine lips. My brother, my sister, he's been involved in some controversies, yes. I mean, some rape issue. Finally, some people came out and apologized and blah, blah, blah. His son also came out and said he was gay. And I think it shook him a little bit, especially when you live in a country where some of these things are frowned on. But Kwesi Chedakwa has not lost his tongue. He has not lost his voice. He has not lost his verb. He says breaking the 8 is nothing but stupidity. Now, what is breaking the 8? Breaking the 8 is very simple. What it simply means is that after 8 years in power, they want to continue being in power. No other government, no other regime has been in power democratically after 8 years and continue to be in power via an election. That's why we say democratically. See? So they want to be the first political party in Ghana to be able to go beyond 2 terms in office. Each term is 4 years in Ghana. In some countries, it's 7 years. Some countries, it's even more. My brother, my sister, the NPP says we will break the 8. They've been in power for 8 years. But what it is in Ghana normally is this. After the first term, Ghanaians might like to give you the benefit of the doubt. Second term, they get fed up with you. Nobody has been able to break that. Nana Akufo-Addo and his NPP claim that they want to do that, but I know that they are only playing the ostrich. They are tickling themselves and laughing. In fact, they are only playing the Don Quixotes. They want to break the 8. With what? Remember recently the president came out and told the whole Ghana that we are lucky to have him as president. What an arrogant bloke. We still remember PDS. We remember fuel prices skyrocketing. We remember that you were the first president to fly in the sky and bath, take a shower on us and insult us. Coming down, you refuse to tell us how much of our money you were blowing away on your exorbitant Gulliver's travels. Hear me now. We also still remember that the more loans that you contracted, your cousin, or is it your brother, in fact, was able to make so much money. So you borrowed, not because Ghana needed it, but because your cousin or your brother, whoever he is, would make more money from that. We also remember, and we are so lucky to have you as the first president whose biggest priority was to build a cathedral for God. We will also remember you, Mr. President, as that wonderful, great president that we were so lucky to have, who came to us and insulted our chiefs and called them anything at all. We remember you as the king of Galamsey. We also remember you, Mr. President, and we are so lucky to have you, Mr. President, that you saddled this country into serious corruption. Corruption that dropped us all the way down the ladder to the lowest echelons. We remember you, Mr. President, and we are so happy to have you. In fact, so lucky to have you that you embroiled us in so much economic debt. You have borrowed more than anybody dead or alive in this country. We remember you, Mr. President, as the king of lies and promises. We also remember you, and we are so lucky, Mr. President, to have you as the king of corruption. You claimed you were fighting corruption, yet when Martin Amidu was trying to investigate your family, you chased him out of office and he labeled you what? The mother serpent of corruption. Salute. We are lucky to have you, Mr. President. Oh, you are done. Oh, nah. Hey, after all this, they want to break the 8 because we are stupid. I have said it time and again. If these people break the 8, it means Ghana is such a useless country. If Baumia becomes president of this country, trust me, I'll leave this country. I'll leave it for you. I have said the time, you know Blakk Rasta can do it. True? I will leave the country for you and relocate to places like Somalia. Yeah? Places like, which are Eritrea, South Sudan, and all the other places that are in the news to be terrible. I will go to those places. It will be better than this country. To God be the glory. May you never break the 8. As KKD said, it is stupidity. My brother, my sister, this is the Blackpot. Hey, we have a lot of things to discuss. Come on, follow me. Dash it away. Next thing I want to look at is another jaw-dropping issue. And this one says corruption at the port, CANCEROUS. Who is saying this? Who is saying this? This guy here is my very good brethren, Samson Ayenini. On his show, a man sat and said some things. Former Shippers Authority CEO sat on Samson Ayenini's show on Joy. And what did he say? He said, Ish. Watch this. Speaking in an interview with Samson Ladi Ayenini on News File on Saturday, the past Shippers Authority boss confirmed that underhand dealings at the ports have been a long-standing challenge. In this regard, he said, it is generally known, especially for those of us in the ports industry. This is known, and it transcends all the regimes, I must say. Why it will start from a particular time, I do not know. But I can tell you that it transcends all regimes. Corruption transcends all these political regimes. You go to the port, people are crying. Corruption. I remember the former president, Atta Mills, took a trek. He went all the way to the port. And what happened? People were running helter-skelter, crying left, right, and center. Corruption. Right now, we look at our own pockets more than we look at the citizenry. We are so stupid to understand that if we minimize or stop corruption, we all will benefit. It's like 100 thirsty guys approaching a river or a stream, clean, clear water that they can drink from, and they start hitting each other, fighting each other as to who should drink first. That is what corruption is like. Corruption is equivalent to 100 thirsty people approaching some cool spring waters. And instead of lashing onto the water and drinking to their fill, they are boxing each other, beating each other, drawing swords over each other as to who will drink first. There's so much. Hey, the sky is too big for two birds to collide, no matter how big they are. But people don't understand that. They have such myopic minds. Minds that were not trained from birth. Minds that are so corrupt. Minds that only Satan can create. Minds that are so terrible, my brother, my sister, that because of their corruption, we all are saddled in mayhem, in pain, in anguish. How many people don't understand what I'm saying? My brother, look, it's like a very big, fat tarpaulin balloon that is flying in the air. We all are sitting inside a certain seat, flying. Then we all pull out needles, or a few people pull out needles, punching the tarpaulin balloon. You might not see the balloon sink immediately, but it will start sinking because it's losing air, it's losing pressure. How many people can see the scenario? scenariolize the whole thing. Gradually, it's going to start coming down. And when it comes down, it's going to crash. We all are going to die because of the actions of a stupid few, corrupt few. It's the same thing with a ship like the Titanic. Huge as it might be, comfortable as it might be, my brother, my sister, it is floating. And when it's floating, what happens? People start to puncture little holes in the side of the ship. So what happens? It starts to sink. And when it starts to sink, everybody on board is going down the drain. No matter how much of a swimmer you are. Can you swim the whole Atlantic? Can you? Even the best Olympic swimmers will never try that. That is what corruption is like. If we all can avoid corruption, minimize it to a huge extent, we are going to be able to be comfortable. Some of the countries in the world that we go to begging for this, for that we can do for ourselves, is all because they've been able to deal with corruption to a certain extent. Do you know how much money Ghana loses to corruption every year? Do you know how much money was lost last year to corruption? And your port of entry is supposed to be the genesis of your corruption. Every time people are coming into the country. At the airport, there are guys around who claim that, oh, they work with, what is that thing called? Youth employment, something. And they have not been paid for 6 months, and they are asking every tourist to give them money. I was at the American embassy 4 or 5 days ago. My brother, at the reception, there were guys there demanding money at the reception of the American embassy, Ghanaians. Now you claim that any entity that comes into this country must employ some of your citizens. But your citizens are dragging those entities into corruption. Imagine these people were Americans. Let's even say African Americans. You think they'll be demanding money from people? In fact, they were demanding money. A colleague of mine asked them, don't you have CCTV here? Wouldn't you be seen taking bribes and begging people for money? Say, oh, it's okay, we can do it. And they have a way of doing it. You go to the British embassy, it's the same thing. The British people have written it all over their walls. Do not give money. A thank you is enough. Yet Ghanaians have a way of putting their hand under the table, collecting the money, and at the same time writing and talking. Even the best CCTV will never be able to find them. And you think you are smart. There's a saying I love. That, hear me now. Hey. Listen, and listen very, very, very attentively. When you deny or when you tell somebody a lie, you are denying the person the side of the truth. Same way, when you are corrupt, you deny people good liberty. As for our ports and some other places, black people, Ghanaians, what's your problem? You have corruption in your DNA. I've said this time and again. It was the white man who came into this country and taught us corruption. Even the white man has run away from corruption all these years. We are still embroiled in it. We are latecomers when it comes to picking up good vibes. And we are again late to throw away bad vibes. What's the problem? My brother, my sister, I'll leave it here. I have a quote for you on corruption. And this quote, I need you to open your ears and eyes and all your senses and imbibe this. When we return, we have more. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Show No More. Yes, the Blackpot. And my name, Blakk Rasta. Thanks so much to our sponsors. Our numbers are on the screen. Please pick up our numbers. The truth is always an orphan. It stands alone. When you speak the truth, people are scared to associate with you. But we have to break this jinx. The next generation must be fed with the truth. The next generation must be guided. This is not a gossip program. It's not a program where we look at who is sleeping with who. We are not interested in who is cooking what in their homes and who sponsored what. We are not interested in cheap gossip and politics. We are looking at the side of the truth, uplifting the next generation. I will go to hell if I concentrated on gossip and politics when the people are dying. Hospitals don't have beds. People who campaigned for political parties go to hospitals, 3 hospitals, and are turned away because there are no beds, and they end up dying. Ray, Wache. This is the Blackpot. This is the reason you must pick up our number on the screen. It's also a WhatsApp number. Give us a WhatsApp call for free. Tell us what business you are doing. Let's come together and promote your business. The more your business grows, the more we grow. At the end of the day, it is our pleasure to see the African businesses grow. Yes, it's our priority. And more importantly, when you grow, we grow too. And the next generation benefits from what you have done. Pick up the numbers on the screen. Let us be that lifeline to your staggering business line. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Show No More. Next thing we need to look at will hit you like a blow. Reality. Big buttocks over talent. Oh, Jesus. What is this? Hallelujah. Hey, this man can make a man faint. Hey. See Wagwan. Hey. I'm sure you can spend your last dollar on this. Watch, you know, man. Nature is beautiful. Isn't it? Hey. Okay. Oh, so that's why you brought all those things, right? At a point, I was living in another planet. Hajia Bintu, hey, captured dancing. Watch her. Whoa, she turned around. Okay, all right. That's Don Jazzy. Oh, he's supposed to be a billionaire, Naira billionaire. Whoa, how did they meet? Whoa, I've been looking to meeting this man all this while. And I've been putting out the good works, good music. But I've never, I see. I don't have the big buttocks. Come along. I don't have it. There's nothing to shake. Where? Me okay. Hajia Bintu captured in video teaching Don Jazzy how a TikTok dance is done, right? Where big butts, and that's buttocks, can take you, talent can't. Hajia Bintu on the chopping board. Let me read this. According to this social media user, if it hadn't been Hajia Bintu's big butts, she wouldn't be able to dine with the likes of Don Jazzy. Hajia Bintu became popular because of her curves. Dancehall artist Shatawale couldn't help it but to compose a song just to praise Hajia Bintu's curvaceous figure. Bintu is known in real life as Naomi Isiama. Naomi is a model, a TikTok star, and an influencer. Hallelujah. This is the part that kills me. A fan upon a critical look at how Hajia is doing her best to show off her big buttocks. In the video, came up with the assertion that big buttocks is more influential than talent. Dash it away. Of course, as I said, I've been looking to meeting Don Jazzy. At least so we could work together, talents coming together. But who dare you? How can you meet Don Jazzy? You no get nyash. You no get How you go meet Baba? Baba na they set you long time. Chai, and they set you na. I never define una. My brother, let's talk and speak truth to power. Right now, the only talent we have in Ghana, I don't know about Tanzania, I don't know about Kenya, is people going in and getting injections. Injections to build their backside and to build their front side is better than a university degree. Hey, the latest PhD in Ghana, in fact, double PhD, big butts, big front, and even presidents, bring them in and give them money that they will never ever give the professor who is breaking his back to build the next generation. How would the buttocks build the next generation? Show me. How would the big boss build the next generation? My brother, you can see any clown, any idiot. She has failed all her exams. She doesn't have any talent. She can't even boil tea to drink. She will burn it. All she needs to do, get one injection here, another injection here, put in some implants, and then when they are walking, that's it. Hey, they say, hey, hear me now. Nyash no get her no, but Nyash they open door. That's what the Nigerians say. Naja, you know me? Una say Nyash no get her no, but Nyash they open door. Open. In Nigeria they say open. Nyash no get her no, but Nyash they open door. Open sesame. My brother, my sister, do you know how many musicians have sung about Hajia Bintu? Of course, curvaceous, beautiful, nice. But at the point, I just feel like all she's showing the people is not what is upstairs, but what is downstairs. True? A lot of these idiots walk around and they have nothing to show. I'm not saying Hajia Bintu has nothing here to show, but she's realized probably that nobody is interested in what is upstairs. They are only interested in what is downstairs. And for that matter, everybody's running downstairs, even though heaven is upstairs. Kai, I'm speaking in parables. Think about it. I do not want my children to go this way. I prefer children who would think and fly a plane, fly to the moon, fly to the sun, fly to hell and heaven, and detect what is in hell and what is in heaven. That's if they exist at all. I'm speaking in parables. But now it's all about Hajia Bintu has gone all the way to meet with this guy. Maybe they are going to shoot a music video. Everybody would like to have a pretty woman like this in the music video. But may I ask again, when we put people like this in our music videos, what are we saying to the public? That those who don't have this are truly not ready? I'm just asking. I like the body. It's beautiful. But I do not want to concentrate on the body as if that's all about it. How many people understand what I'm saying? How many people do? My brother, my sister, show me Hajia Bintu again. We all got to know Hajia Bintu because of this, and she knows it. So all her pictures, she's standing her back. That's what you want to see. See that? Yes. And when she turns her front, she has a way of standing so you can see her cobra-headed hips. Yeah, that's it, dancing. They're having fun. And Don Jazzy, your guess is as good as mine, will be ready to put down anything. Anything to dine with Hajia Bintu. Look of you, big bomb. Dash it away. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. My brother, my sister, until we start discouraging some of these things, it's beautiful the way the African body is. We love it. But what is the way we have to follow? to be able to let people appreciate whatever they have. The market for slim girls is gone. The market for girls who have almost a flat chest, gone. Some time ago, that was the ish. Stick-looking girls would be on the street, the runway, modeling, and they would turn heads. They were the choice of white people, and we liked our thing. They were those who broke it internationally. But these guys have been able to turn the narrative around. Now it's all about big this and big that. What can we do about it? Especially that now people have to go through surgery. All the women are looking the same now. If you haven't seen a lady for the past 2 months, you might not recognize her again. A lot of them are going for these injections. So-called celebrities are sitting on TV. Hey, yes, I went for it. I haven't done anything wrong. It's okay. Let's think about it. When you go to South Africa, this shape is nothing. Almost all the women I see in South Africa have this. But the South African men are beginning to have a different taste because they've seen a lot of this. Or should we just let the trend pass? Maybe a time would come that other things would come and would appreciate the natural beauty that we have. Sometimes too, I sympathize with the sisters. If they tell you what they have to do to keep this body, I would like to eat my bankung at midnight when I'm tired and I go home. But she would have to stop eating by 5 p.m. If she has to take anything, tea and lemon, no sugar, no milk, nothing. And then she would have to squat 100 times before she goes to bed. But me and you, the Banku family, the Akplan family, the Fufu family, how can we have this? Hey, when we return, I got more. Wayo!
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
Am I a sumo?
Yes, Mama, right there.
And you may a king cancer, no. You have my sister Paulina and a day after.
You may a king cancer, no. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey! Madam!
kwani. Tina tet hayan herbal capsule. A drawing tina but what to send me. Me ready a mention glasses. Obroni besi see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tina tet hayan herbal capsules. A full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa. Got tina tet herbal shop. Hey, now wait. Yeah, tina tet hayan. See clear.
Luxury home. It's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. Nail training here, we do braids training, we do wave caps installation, we do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
There's river on the long days, the moon shines brighter in the darkness, and the tallest tree I know the strongest. Yeah.
Diana, right? First of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer, I am an author, I am a songwriter, I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole, I've been doing it for many years. And so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art, that's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on, that most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so you're crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart, who loves you and who will work to use it with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor, he can't take care and that is not good. It's not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. They just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Luchi and movie in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M-as-in-Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's. So that's Empress, which is Dianna. So that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time is the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Luchi and movie in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a Sunday.
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, I want Doc. I want to know your thing. We know why she. I've said to Anthony, no, see the young man kukru. So your stomach was up. Said the young heartburn. So I said, "Become." And then crying. Meaning said if you be forcing, I don't know.
Test results naturally say when you malaria when you moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac. Ena tinatet malake. Fama no nano ho betono.
Malake, anything at Tumac. I'm on my free.
Tinatet Malake, Eyama Ubia Wenya malaria fever, and a Tinatet Tomac mixture, Eyama Ubia Wenya indigestion. Yen Shishemus Wenya malaria and sign a wafa edry. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
Skip a judge. Blackpot, Coco Show. This is the Blackpot, aka Kuku Shunum, where we speak truth to power. Thanks so much to the sponsors. We love you. PJ's Acid Cleaner is the best cleaner in town. It removes all stains. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter what floor. And at the same time, it is able to remove stains from your WCs and so on and so forth. Hey, pick up their numbers on the screen. Call them for bulk purchases and enquiries. We're talking about PJ's Acid Cleaner. Just 2 drops into your WC. Wait for 5 minutes, flush, and it's super clean with 99% of all germs killed. Finished. Hey, thanks so much to all our sponsors, including, oh my God, Chic, Luxury, Beauty, Home. That's it. Natural twist and locks, massage, waxing, lashes, and their personal care Chic products. Yes, that you can use. They do perm cutting, they do wigs, and they do braids, and they also train. Pick up their numbers. They will train you in all these things that they do, and then they will employ you after. If you don't want to be employed here, they can send you anywhere in the world to be employed. You will have a deal, right? Take it up. Pick up the numbers. They are located right here in Accra, Asafoche, Akwabua Link, Adringana Road. Of course, thanks so much to Tinated Natural Health Center, the house of quality herbal medicines. We love you. Anything that is herbally good for your body, we produce it there. Your malaria, typhoid fever, jaundice. Hey, Tinated Venicare is very good. It cleans your heavens of all viral diseases, will make it tighter, so when the man comes in, he can't find his way out. Yes, and then it gives it a sweet smell. Oh my God. The good thing about Tinated Natural Health Center is that it's always 100% herbal, no chemicals at all. If you're a man, go get the Tinated 230 capsules. You need only 2 capsules. In the bedroom, 30 minutes later, action. Thank you so much. Pick up their numbers on the screen and talk to them. We are also sponsored by the kind courtesy of hot and spicy catfish. Those of you who eat catfish, you know what kind of catfish you want to eat. Some of you want to point to kill. You see the catfish, how healthy it is. You point, this is the one I want. They'll make it nicely for you, spice it for you, and then you can eat it. It's your right to eat whatever you want to eat. It is your right, my brother, my sister, to do whatever you want to do as long as it does not hurt any other person. True? This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushunomo, where we speak truth to power. I want to say thank you so much to Diana Wright. She has a beautiful song, Bed of Roses. Pretty songstress. Hit her up on YouTube. Bed of Roses. She's put it there. Very beautiful. And then make sure you leave a comment there. Her numbers are on the screen. Call her up. Put her on shows in Tanzania, in, Cameroon, in Nigeria, all over Africa. Very good singer. And she's so pretty. Talk to her, do business with her. We thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you. This is the Blackpot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. Come along. Next thing I want to look at, because we're running out of time, we have 2 more issues to look at, is this one. Dr. UN Wakasa. Wakasa, oh, Wakasa, Hamagana, Edi. Hey, I was Wakasa, 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 Hamagana, Edi. What? I like his teeth, trust me. It's true. He was my mate. At UST Kumasi, we used to call him Wyclef. Wyclef. And he virtually slept in the studio. He was at Katanga Hall, that's University Hall, and his room was very close to the studio. So what he did was, most of the time he'll be found in the studio. He was almost like a sit-in DJ. Anybody who did not come, you just have to, hey, Wyclef, this guy hasn't come, he will go and sit down and play whatever music he would play. That's him. He was always smiling. In fact, if it's even night and dark and you see something white shining in the dark, it's his teeth. Always smiling. That is his signature. His teeth. That's his signature. The good thing I like about this guy is this. He's not boastful. He will not tell you, I have this degree, I have that degree, or that degree. But look at the headline. Blakk Rasta was my mate at KNUST, that's Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Dr. UN claims. And everybody is calling me all over Ghana to find out if it's true. Watch this. According to him, he was college mate with popular reggae artist and radio personality Blakk Rasta. In fact, next time, don't say popular, use famous. Right? Atai is popular too. But he's not famous. According to him, he was college mate with famous reggae artist and radio personality, Blakk Rasta. Dr. UN made these revelations on the Delay Show while tackling the question of whether he indeed attended KNUST. He indicated that during his time on campus, he was met with Blakk Rasta and a senior to actor and politician, John Dumelo. John Dumelo was our small boy when we were on campus. You know what we mean by small boy? The juniors. When we wanted to pawn people, we'll catch them and pawn them. Small boys. First years, we call them small boys. It's not derogatory, but that's campus life, And I think John Dumelo was doing one of the engineering courses. Yes. Yeah, one of the engineering courses. Yes. Very quiet, small, little boy. You understand? I'm happy to see the UST guys make it. It's the best university in Ghana. In fact, there are only 2 universities in Ghana that make sense. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, named after the great Kwame Nkrumah, and the rest. The other universities are not universities. They are not. How can you call a university when it has a statue of Mahatma Gandhi there? Is that one to a university? Oh, shut up. Dr. UN just told them that he went to Harvard. And people are crying. They don't even want to believe that he went to UST. And it's most shocking for them to hear that he even was in the same university with Blakk Rasta. Because at least when we even started, people thought that we were daft. Until we opened our intellectual side to them. Then they started saying, hey, Charlie, I've been papa. Hey, them pardon, I've been rough. Like they will say in Takrady. This is a very humble guy. When he says his things, check them out. He made his awards. Maybe some small issues here and there. People condemned him. That he gave people feeding bottle. And if you watch the interview with Delay, you realize how patient this guy is. Delay was virtually attacking him. That's a style of interviewing, attack. But he kept his calm and laughed through the whole interview. There was not a single point where he closed his mouth. His mouth was always open, smiling. His signature. That's him. I want Fedria. Miami classmate. Why Clef? No. Yes, UST. He was doing social science. We were not friends as in friends, but we met at the same radio station where I rocked the reggae. Bad reggae on Ghana's first radio. Ghana's first radio was Contato. 94.35. That's the dial. Am I right? I rock reggae, and he came to do other things. We used to call him Wyclef. I don't know why he called himself Wyclef, but he called himself Wyclef. And he said he went to Harvard. He's a PhD holder. And people cannot just do simple research to find out if it's true or false. You have to hear from another person before you believe, because the guy is humble. The guy is being turned around left, right, and center. He said, people say I've given feeding bottles to people. What is an award? It's a token. Tokenism. Symbolism. That's it. I prefer Dr. UN's award to VGMA. Trash VGMA. And the other awards, what's it called? 3 awards? Or is it 6 awards? Trash. Why is it trash? Because they ask people to pay for the awards by voting. What kind of award is this that people pay? You pay money and people still can't think. Somebody say, yeah, we get fans, they go vote. You are taking your fans for granted. You are milking them. You are part of the corrupt system. This guy sits back and he says, oh, this is an important person. He's inspired this person, that person. He's inspired me too. I need to award him. He doesn't ask you to vote. Find out, Dr. UN's award, what you call the fake award, did he charge anybody anything? He gave Ponko to somebody. He gave feeding bottle to another person. Look how Sarkodie swagged and went for the award. Swag. And they put something around his neck. And he was flexing. These are the proper awards. The only problem is for him to have dragged the UN into the whole thing and made it look like, even though he explained that this was not what he intended to do, he was only honoring Kofi Annan because he had met him a number of times. They had spoken, had dinner together. It's like me meeting Obama, sitting with Obama to drink. When he came to Ghana, he came because of Blakk Rasta. You know that. Yes, we sat together and had dinner. Today, if I have awards and I say Obama awards, oh, Massa, it's because of my relationship with Obama. So I'm doing it to honor the person. But they made it look like, oh, UN has. Maybe you should have also written to the UN to say, okay, blah, 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 blah. This is what I want to do. Yeah, you don't need to endorse it, but this is it. But, Mr. Fojo, I beg your pardon, Dr. Fojo, a.k.a. Dr. UN, a.k.a. Wyclef, salute. The other day they asked him, why is it that you didn't put Blakk Rasta in your awards? And the very interesting person that he said, oh, but Blakk Rasta is bigger than my awards. They asked him again, the journalists that we have in this country, are you saying Blakk Rasta is bigger than Sarko? They said, do you need to ask? Now Sarko, they need to penny Blakk Rasta. Hey, the question being Obisa Mesano. That's what he said. I saw that to be funny, nothing personal, but whatever it is, if he invites me to come for an award, wallahi, I'll go for that award. But if, in fact, 3 awards, or this 6 awards, 7 awards, VGM, if they invite me, I will not go there. Until they stop the crazy, dirty voting, selling awards. Dash it away. Last thing I want to look at before I leave. Former MP Brooke and Sad. Come. Former MP Brooke and Sad. There was this MP wearing a hat, big hat around his head, called Namwale. I hope I got the pronunciation of the thing. That's him. But he had a signature hat that he always put around his head. Namwale. And he was MP for some area in the Ga area. The people seemed to like him. But all of a sudden he fizzled out, lost the elections or something like that. See what he's saying. I am jobless. People I helped pass by to give me money. Jesus have mercy. And that's a former MP. What is the story? A former member of parliament for Dade Kotopon, Ni Amasa Namwale, has recounted how hard life has been since he left office. Mr. Namwale, who was once a deputy minister for agriculture, says since he lost his renowned position in 2017, he has been struggling to make ends meet. As a lawmaker and a minister, Mr. Namwale said he enjoyed the perks at the time. However, things have gone downhill since he was voted out of office. The country hasn't made any arrangements for lawmakers to survive on when they leave parliament. I have searched for jobs since I left and I haven't found any. So if it wasn't for the support of my friends and family, life would have been very difficult. Also, some of the people I helped whilst in office visit me once in a while and give me cash. He told Adom News. Dash it away. I like his honesty. That's one thing I would say. I know MPs who have gotten out of office, so they are former MPs who are truly broke. And when they meet you, they wish they could ask you for something, but the ego won't allow them. But now, Wale, what did you do with your ex-gratia? Or you too refused it like Togbe Afede? How can you collect ex-gratia? Or did you share it like I do with my money? Did you share it? If you did, then I will sympathize with you, maybe empathize with you. Now, Wale, did you start planning for the future? What did you do? What did you put in place? Did you have a farm? Did you start a certain business venture that collapsed? If yes, then I can empathize with you. If not, then I'll look at it. So, now Mwale says, the system hasn't put in place something that can help with former MPs. So, may I say something? Listen. To be an MP is not a full-time job. You cannot expect the government to give you a certain kind of plan of life, like the teacher. When the teacher retires, they don't get your kind of ex-gratia. They have something from Social Security And then they give them some token month after month, even though it's nothing to write home about, till they fade out. Because they worked as permanent workers. The MP's position is not a permanent job. In fact, it is not even a right. It's a privilege. That when you are voted in, then you have the privilege to serve the people. Now, why they felt that you should be paid is one, you are spending your time. A lot of you are out there moonlighting, and they are discouraging that so that they can compensate you adequately. You are serving, so keep serving. But if you make it look like government should put something in place for MPs who have retired, it looks like you want to see it as a full-time job. But you are still young. You are not 99. Even Nana Akufo-Addo, who is getting to 90 years, is president. So you can also have a future. Now, all the old men in Ghana have been inspired by Nana Akufo-Addo to also get into politics. I wish you all the best. And when I happen to drive around your house, even though me myself, kwatrikosi obema unsua, yeah. Hey, did I get the thing properly? Kwatrikosi obema chechea. Dabi. Kwatrikosi obema ntuma. Tienidin. Kwatrikosi obema ntuma. Ah, did I get it right? Yes. Kwatrikosi obema untuma. Tienidin. You remember President Kufuor? And Timebre untuma wate. I love you. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta. I want to say thank you so much for coming along. It's been the Blackpot, aka Kuku Show no more. I'll catch you on the flip side. In the interim, yes, continue to support Pan-Africanism. That is the only solution for Africa's backwardness. Whoa!